Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. So I've done a little bit of armor crafting between episodes because I was messing around trying to figure out which medium armor carry capacity armor, as in the ones which increase your carrying capacity, do I actually want to run around in, and I decided I usually go with more of the savage looking armors. Because I like the way, like, for example, the Pictish War Chief. I really like the way it looks. But I figure, you know, we made a more civilized sort of character as a race choice here and stuff. Let's be in a more of a, like, a metal armor style, which I normally never use. So I am in this thing now. Yeah. So Tigra got himself an armor, and this guy got that's the royal armor from pre-ordering of the game. Conan's royal armor, and then I put the two berserkers hanging around here in my old other outfits. That is such a good outfit. Such a cool looking outfit as well. The Turanian mercenary. Khitan Captain still my absolute favorite armor though. Anyway, so I have a plan. I have plans, actually. Multiple, I suppose. Get materials and start building that base, where, like, here, somewhere around here. That's the plan. That is the plan, and that is the goal right now. So let's start getting stone and wood and stuff, and start building. I want to get a second base. Because as mentioned, I want to actually have a base which will get hit by the purge, and somewhere around here in the beginning area. Because if they, I did mention this before, right? So if they don't change how the purge area works when they revamp the purge in an upcoming patch, as they have said that will be, or an update or a patch, whatever you wanna call it. If they still leave this beginning river here in such a fashion that it won't get hit by the purge, I want to have a base somewhere like here where I can, you know, test out how does a purge now work in these beginning newbie areas. And then obviously, like I mentioned, I will have a base basically everywhere because I wanna experience new purge. Because I'll be honest, while the current purge is a little, like, you can get some good thralls and stuff out of the purge and stuff and so on. Man, have I set you on? Like, are you on? Like, really? Engagement. You know what? Guard me, okay? So you don't randomly kill everything that comes your way. Fine. That would be a little annoying at times. Then again, I mean, dead shellbacks means hides, and having more hides is actually useful, so let's grab the hides out of the shellback. That actually means more food for him too. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Like, get that base up now before I go somewhere further north. Make a little bit of a smaller actual base there. And also, I kind of need to get 1,000,000 stone as well to start preparing for bricks. I need to do another run for proper amounts of iron to make iron reinforcements again. Because I'm gonna need a whole lot of bows once I hit level 30. Like, a lot of them. Oh yeah, dude, while you're following me, let's actually make use of you, huh? Let's make use of him while he's following me around. Man, I should go hunt rhinos and stuff like that to get into heavy armor and all of the usual good things to start doing pretty early and pretty quickly. But I don't feel like it. I want to play this a little bit more like, hey, I'm just, you know, new and exploring the map and whatnot. And I am afraid to go north, except last time we already yeah, already went all the way to the north for those berserkers. Jeez. I'll probably do another couple berserkers at some point later, but not just yet. A couple episodes probably of this whole material farming and building and so on. And probably want some other like weaker Darfari and whatnot thralls to stand guard duty in my little hut base. And also this new base as well. But I kind of want level 30 first before I start really trying to get thralls for them. To finally have iron truncheon for the main thing, so that getting thralls doesn't take forever. Just knocking them out with the regular truncheon is like it is a long and involved process, let's put it that way. As you saw if you watched last episode where I got berserkers using the very basic level 10 truncheon. Anyway. So that, and also the main thing being actually having access to steel and other things like that. The improved crafting stations. Those are a big deal of making life easier to... I'm kind of trying to save materials a little bit of the more rarer materials type. Which is to say, like iron, for example. Okay, iron isn't exactly rare, but it is, when you are running around in this particular area of the map, getting iron is a little bit more involved than if you are located near the city of relic hunters or whatever. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that way. Well, did something happen to you? Yeah, never mind. I'm just making random noises then. Right, fine. I think I forgot my hammer. Yep. You know what? We're gonna go back for hammer. Actually, it was a good enough idea to go back anyway and stick all of this stuff we just picked up, the other random stuff, into a storage of some kind. Yeah. So, what kind of a base do I build? I've given no thought. Something kind of simple. Something kind of easily defended. And then I'm gonna leave these 3 huts here and a few thralls hanging around. So that I have, like, fallback huts. Yeah, in here, first of all, we'll use you and get me all of those twines. Dude, out of my way, thank you. Remember to tell your thralls to stop blocking you in doorways. Oh, you know what? I have this stuff here anyway. Let's cook more of it. You can tell your thralls to move away or move in and so on. So, and you know what? I'm gonna leave the extra hides here for now. And branches, because we will eventually need branches. I should probably make more shaped wood. I know for a fact I'm gonna need a whole lot of it, so let that make some. Oh, by the way, speaking of needing shaped wood, I made myself a one-handed sword. Let's find out how combat with that works. Eventually, once I get to doing combat again. This is more of going to be a probably couple episodes of material gathering and building this base and so on. I think in this base I want finally the Mitra Shrine. Mitra is a funky deity in the world of Conan. It's essentially, you're supposed to consider Mitra as the, in quotations, the good deity, the good god, or goddess, or whatever you want. Anyway, and you know, the whole peaceful and all of that stuff. However, if you look at Conan as a whole and how Mitra is portrayed, or rather the followers of Mitra, how they are portrayed, they are very much fanatics who are just pushing Mitra's agenda and such forward. Why? Well, let's just say they are kind of pushy with getting their religion spread. Pushy in the form of axes and clubs and swords. So, well, you could definitely argue that Mitra is the nice deity. He is not exactly very friendly either. Hold on to those for. I forgot to bring the cat. Dude, you made me forget to bring the fluffing construction hammer. God dang. Now you stand there for a moment while I go pick it up. Do I have the carry capacity? Yeah, I do. That would have been annoying. If I had ran back for the hammer and then, you know, realized that I can't actually carry the hammer. Oh man. I need an armor to make better versions of these armors. For more carry capacity and so on. I need to do some thralling. To do some serious thralling. The thing though is, the kind of the best way to do crafting thralls is to farm the City of Relic Hunters. It's just frankly the kind of the best way to do it. Because there is a whole lot of static, guaranteed spawns. Like, especially like for armors and blacksmiths. And dancers. There is so many guaranteed static dancer spawns where there will always be a dancer. And the same goes for cooks in City of Relic Hunters. You can find cooks like everywhere. And if you have set religion, set priests are a lot easy to find in Sepamaro. I'm being chased by these guys in here, right? Yep. Dudes, we're about to have visitors. You guys take care of that, alright? Well, I am here. Okay, good job. Good job. Drop that stuff here. And where was my construction hammer? There we go. Right, I have two of the damn things. You know what? I don't really need... Yeah. I was about to say I don't need the skinning knife right now. Then I realized that this thing is here. So obviously right now I need the skinning knife. Because let's use all the materials, eh? Let's make more food. For the dudes and drop more hides here. Hides for light armor, which I probably will never make any in this particular let's play. I'm honestly thinking this is just gonna be medium and heavy armor all the way through. And screw light armor. Although granted, there is some really good looking light armor, so there is that. There is a whole lot of good looking armor. But although I am, like I said already, I am kind of biased towards the looks of the various like sort of savage looking sets. Well, because for me those really scream Conan, you know, savages and stuff. Pictish war chief just looks so good. The Pictish brave, the medium Pictish armor also looks kind of good. My only issue with that is every time I see the full set with the, you know, with the hat where you're supposed to have, it's not a hyena, it's a wolf, right? On the head. My mind always jumps into the comment of you know, the dude with the dog on his head. From Fallout New Vegas, if you haven't played that, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but it is amazing. If you have played Fallout New Vegas, you probably know what I'm talking about. Vulpes is such a funky guy. The dog on his head. So That's kind of my issue with that particular set. Like every time I see it, I'm like, right. But it is still a very nice looking set. Can't argue with that, at least personally. All right, so this is going to be stone, right? This is going to be stone. Yeah, I do want to. I want like a staircase down, probably from like right here. Probably from like right here, so that I can go and get thralls from down there. But if I do like that, okay. Question: can we run this along the edge, sort of like this? Like this, and let's pull it up a little. Okay, that looks a little horrifying, hanging over the edge like that. I think we got it kind of correct with this edge. And then here we can expand it in this direction a little. So, something like this. Or a base, huh? If I drop that up, and we run the staircase from like right here. So yeah, something like this, I think will work nicely for my purposes of creating like a large enough base that I can have. I don't know, you run out of stone so fluffing fast. Thankfully I like gathered a whole lot of it, and thankfully there is like a whole lot more here. One reason why I started gathering from elsewhere, so I can, you know, go closer to where I'm building to get more of it. Okay, I think this might be large enough. We want the space for a Wheel of Pain in such a location that we can pull NPCs from over there and over there up the stairs and yank them, put them on a wheel, like right here somewhere. So I believe I can fit the larger form of Wheel of Pain like here. Let's cut down this tree, and by larger I mean the one you get at level 30, which is just called Wheel of Pain, I believe, because the other one is called Lesser Wheel of Pain. Okay. So let's see how large can we make this area here for the Wheel of Pain. So no, I don't think we can fit the larger Wheel of Pain here. So what might happen is we turn this into where the Mitra Shrine goes, and we put the Wheel of Pain like here. I don't want it to go over the stuff. We put the Wheel of Pain over here, and then we turn like a small area of this to an entrance, with a larger entrance around here. We do like an overhang. We do an overhang here. Yeah. Okay, now let's consider these stairs here. Okay. Alright, so I basically built this other set of pillars here just to get this thing done. And then do this. Okay. That will work, and I'm gonna put one more over there. Do I wanna support this entire range? Yeah, I think I do. Make it, yeah, like that. Make it look like it is actually like seriously supported. Supported like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we can get up and down easily from here. And then I'll do... Do I do an overhang here on this side? Or a sort of balcony, like a run-through over here? And put the Wheel of Pain back here? It's going to be just a little bit longer run to get to the Wheel of Pain, but I know for a fact that I can't fit it here. This is only 4 wide, so it can't fit there. But I can fit it over here easily enough. Easily enough. Or I just plonk it in the middle here. And make essentially two... turn this area here into the house. Put the Wheel of Pain here. And then the Mitra Shrine is over here. Yeah, I think that might work better even. And then this is where the you know, living area and the entrance is and all of that stuff. Yep, I think that might even work better. Yeah, let's do that. Let us do that. Okay, I think I ran out of stone again. Yes, I did. And you don't have any more stone. So now it is time to do some gathering. Thankfully there is like no hostiles in this general area, which makes life a lot easier. Let's need some of that. Actually, those I may want to... The seeds I may want to keep. Those I don't really need that badly. Okay. Seeds you kind of want and to keep, if nothing else. Even if you don't use them to make gruel, you can use seeds to make oil by just sticking them in a fluid press. So from that point of view, seeds by themselves are kind of useful. Get stone. Do I need more wood? Yes, I do. Can get more wood as well. I need to do a proper iron run, but we can take a Tagra with us for a run of iron up north. Now as I have carry capacity increase, we can get a bunch of iron and coal. And also, since I'm doing this in single player, and I want to see what the new purge mechanics are going to be, I am going to do the walls using actual, like, walls, instead of doing the, you know, multiplayer PvP server stuff where you use foundations as walls, because obviously they are much harder to destroy. So, do I want this here? Yeah, that will work. Then we can, from like here, we can expand in this direction still. Then that's where we do like an entrance to this, and this is where we make a nice little... Oh yeah, we make a little like a tower on that. Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. I like this. I might not like this though. Maybe we just get rid of that. Just allow it to go like this. Straight up. This area here is reserved now for the Wheel of Pain, so we can build a wall here. Alright, let's get to building. And yeah, let's... I think we do a door at the edge here. Doorway anyway. We'll do doors later. Once I bring the materials in to make doors. So that we get through the edge and get over here. Put the Wheel of Pain down there. Yep. That is a lot better. And okay. Actually, this side doesn't really need windows because it's looking straight into the goddamn cliffside, huh? Don't really need windows for that bad. That could actually have a window in it. That kind of makes sense. Do we want a roof? As in, do we want a second level? I think this is large enough. We may not want we may not even want a second level. I might just segment this off into like a smaller sections a little bit. Yeah, that seems mighty reasonable. So entrance comes right there. Now, how do we decide to do our little tower from here? Should come up from that, right? Then it could work, possibly. Yeah, I think I like that. And what we do then is this becomes the entrance, right? Right here. That becomes the entrance, and this becomes our little entrance to the tower. Staircase right there. Does the tower need a door to get into it? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is just a small little tower thing. What I want. Okay, I want a second floor, at least from the point of view that I want a couple archers to stand on top of this little tower here. Yeah, this tower turned out awesome. Just perfect. Okay. Okay then, is that the wrong way? Nope, it's not the wrong. I thought the doorway is the wrong way around looking here. Alright, fine. Yeah, this will work. This will work nicely. I just need to, you know, wall off the edges so nobody falls off. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Nobody falls off over the edge. Can fit one more there. Yep. Let's keep it at that. Okay. So now I need a second set of walls on top. And I think, yeah, this is just going to be without windows. And that means we need at least a doorway here. I'm gonna run out of stone as well before this is done. And again, I got almost done with that. How am I doing with wood? Still a little bit of wood. Also, my food is starting to go bad, huh? Well, let's have a snack. This is thirsty work anyway. Get some wood, get more stone. Thankfully there is like stone and wood everywhere. I honestly like building in areas where there are like no hostile creatures to worry about. It is kind of fun. That way you don't constantly run into wolves or crocodiles or hyenas or what have you, which are like, hey, I want to eat you just because you're building a house here. There's basically just one hostile creature, and it is that thing. And it is easy enough to avoid. Give me a couple thousand wood. Give me a couple thousand wood. What's my level doing? 23. Alright. I need 28 for fluid press. Yes, I need 28 for fluid press. I think once I have this place set up, I might dismantle my huts a little bit. In the sense that I'll probably turn it into just 2 huts. And yeah, that seems reasonable. Like, just two small huts where I leave a few Darfari or other people just hanging around, and turn this into the Tier 1 base, I suppose. Bring the Tier 1 crafting tables and whatnot here. Yeah, okay, now comes the... First we put these in place, and then we ask the question, how and where do I get to the second floor? Where do I get to the roof of this thing? Do I do it from outside, actually? Is that a thing we do? Because I was looking at this. Oh, that is how we do it. Alright. Bear with me while I experiment. So, let's say we put these walls there. Actually, maybe this is just another foundation first. There's problem with that is there's going to be a gap. Going to be an annoying looking gap in the stuff here. Do that and then place the foundation. No, there is no gap there. And then we turn this into a regular wall piece. Put a sandstone frame up there and put a staircase here. And now we run this to get to the roof, right? Comes the question, do I put a door here? I think I do. This would have to be one more back then. And then again, I don't really need that space that badly. Or anything else. So maybe that is fine. Okay, come on. Right there. That will make this passageway a little wider than I might want it to be. But I could still expand this outwards by 1. Making it... Yeah, that happens next. We expand this outwards by 1. Staircase away. Or do I expand it all the way? This? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, that... Okay, that looks perfect. Okay, that works perfectly. That is perfect. Didn't consider that originally, so that is perfect. Now, here's the question. Do I want the doorway to be right here on this very edge instead of in the middle? No, I want it to be in the middle so I can put somebody standing guard duty on here and another one right here on both sides of the door. Okay. So that's that. That is how that goes then. Alright, now this idea here. Wall. Doorway. Doorway facing wrong direction. And doorway. Like that. Okay. Okay, that is gorgeous. Well, that was in the wrong location, but fine, whatever. We can move it. It should be small enough that I don't think I need any supports down below to place any of these tiles. But we will find out, I suppose. We will find out. I'm gonna do flat roof first. And then I will see about... Yeah, I'm gonna do flat roof first. And then I will see about turning some of this into like a proper sloped roof. But I do want a way to get to the roof so that I can leave archers like on the edges. Leave archers on the edges of the roof. And also, now as I finish this walling off this tower, I can have archers on top of the tower. Right. Let's get to that next. I'll do the tower the same... Yeah, dang it. Do the tower the same way. That actually doesn't have to be a windowed wall. We can do the same here. You don't need a window because you're staring right into this thing's wall. And also that thing is the wrong way around. Like that. Like so. And I'm gonna run out of materials to build this, but that's okay. That's fine. I believe I need more stone. Yes, I do. It's always the stone, huh? And my iron peg is almost broken. Well, we get that fixed in a moment. Should last me enough stone to actually, like, you know, wall that off and stuff. Yeah, I'm almost level 24. Perfect. That is awesome. Building in this game is fun, and also, at least I personally find it fun. And also, it's sort of fun way to level. You just get the materials and you build something and whatnot, and suddenly you're like level 35 or whatever. And it's like, wait, what? How did that happen? I was having fun building a funky, weird base. Now, my recommendation, especially if you are playing multiplayer server, don't try to build too large at once. Build enough to fit your stuff in it, and then expand it. Then expand it. That's my recommendation. You can obviously you're welcome to do whatever you want, but that's my recommendation. Oh, also, if you're not familiar with building this sort of towers, sort of tower structures. Excuse the cleavage view, but I just wanted to show it is simplest to start with triangle foundation like this, and from every triangle, where every triangle ends, like you can see the edge here, you put in a square, and then from the, you know, and the same here. Like now if I was to expand this even further out, from the triangle here I would put a square, and from the squares I would put triangles. That would be 3 triangles now to connect to square from here, square from there, and fill all the gaps with triangles. And then you continue that however much you want. Every time there is a square, there is a triangle like this, you continue it with square. That's an easy way to remember it. From triangle, put a square next, and then you will always have this sort of a structure style. That will actually like fit perfectly. For putting roofs on them, you do the same thing in the sense that you just, you know, copy what is going on below. Well, I am filling in all the squares first. This is where another square goes, and then I have that, another square, and that is another square. And now, as you can tell, this all gets filled nicely with pure triangles once I can find the triangles, because I am blind. Here, there we go. Gets filled perfectly with the triangles. Alright, so there is if you are not familiar with building this kind of thing, that's how you get it done nice and easily. Okay, I really like how this turned out. I think I'm gonna run home and repair my tools and whatnot, and then we will continue building this next time. And I will see you folks then. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.